Hey, what's going on, Bird Gang? Philly Carnage here, back, episode 5 of this Denver Broncos rebuild. As you guys know, we have not, been able to really do anything so far. As I'm pretty sure for the most part, we've been bottom dwellers of the AFC West, majority of our time here. So, with that, we did the first two picks last episode. So, with that, we were able to pull a 76 overall defensive tackle and a 77 overall halfback. Just to add that depth, we only had 2 on the roster, needed a little more. So here is where it starts getting a little tricky. Because we know quarterback is one of the things that we need, but all these guys are red trip until you get down here to Christopher Jennifer, however it is. But, that's about the only green chip that's there for the top, whatever was there. Yeah, could go another receiver. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of look at corners. There in the 4th, we could grab, screw it, we'll just do it. 72 overall, number 22 in true talent. We're just going to add to that cornerback room. And if the other dude's still there, we're going to grab him as well. And just add that depth. We might as well just try to grab 3 corners. Because if the other dude's there, still a 5th round, projected talent. And he actually comes out as a first rounder, and he's gone this time. So, here in the 5th, we do have a buttload of them. We'll just keep adding depth. First, probably bad pick that we had the entire draft this round. Yeah, you know what? Now we'll go back to that defensive line. We need some more help there. Got some solid options here. Here in the 5th, Colby Quinn could be an option. Jack Young. What about right end? So we didn't have really any right end scouted. But, we're kind of here. Late 5th. Based off combine, let's take Colby Quinn. 67. Still on the plus side of true talent. As we're getting here into the 6th round. And we got back-to-back picks. What all picks do we have? Why do we have so many? So taking a look here at the draft recap, we saw a majority of the pick. Then I went with Javon Frazier, who ended up being a hidden dev. Not the fastest, but kind of is what it is. We needed a kicker, so as normal, went biggest, tallest, the heaviest kicker and punter. Both came out as 69 overalls, and then we just summed up, let the computer go ahead and handle the rest of the draft. So kicking off week 1, we got the Chiefs here. Headed to Arrowhead Stadium. Can we come away with a win? And we get absolutely destroyed. 35-0. Got the Raiders here, up at Mile High, and 34-9. Definitely not the way that we want to start this year out. As we at least brought it back close. 34-31 this time against the Chiefs. Definitely, like I said, not where we want to be standing. As Justin Simmons comes out, wants to figure out what we can do for to stop this losing streak. 0-3 to start the year. We don't want to start 0-4. Don't want to lose out the first quarter of the season. As we're gonna try to focus on the defensive line to go and get the pressure. As Houston is sitting 1-2. We got a breakout scenario here. Who is that? Is that Jerry Judy? All right, Jerry Judy needs 4 touchdowns or 200 yards rushing / receiving. So let's come in and try to get Jerry Judy his X factor. So coming out here on defense first, I'm not 100% sure on how they do it, whether or not Deshaun Watson is truly a scrambling quarterback here on the game, but his first pass of the game goes out of bounds, incomplete. He threw it away. I'm really surprised they don't throw more. You know, what am I trying to say? Intentional grounding. Especially towards the computer. I know if that was me and I just threw it out of bounds while I'm standing there back in the pocket, I'm gonna get flagged. But of course, Madden hates. So Deshaun Watson finally completes a pass, 1 for 2, 13 yards. Let's get back into his zone. Hopefully, our defensive line, who's, for the most part, the defense is where it's at. Defense is strong. And of course, I say that as our middle linebacker just lets his guy get away from him. Still not playing their zones. So down here at the 17-yard line, our biggest thing that we're trying to do is get Jerry Judy his 200-some yards. As he's wide open in the end zone, and he... thank God. Oh, what? What? How the hell did he come down with that? What? God, I hate this game. There's no way that he came down inbounds with that. But, I mean, Jerry Judy does have 50-some yards in the first quarter. As that happens, yeah. Madden does not want me to do anything as they just take it 75 yards to the house. All right, so we're right outside of the red zone already, and they keep leaving. Okay. Somehow, a linebacker was able to jump right there. So, I mean, let's send Jerry Judy on a slant. See if it comes open. Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy. Ah, come on. Down to the 7. Send the same. Wait. So this time there's a linebacker on him. Builds the middle. Throw it away. Throw it away. We've really only thrown the ball to Jerry Judy just because we're trying to hit that dev trait. We find him, and it's a. I just gotta laugh at this point because he has the different abilities. Dove out for that one, yet somehow Justin Reed gets a little speed bump to just jump in front of him. As we're back here on defense once again, trying to stop Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans, where, I mean, this Carter dude, 6 for 108. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's at least bring this back. I'm not worried about the touchdown for Judy. We'll get his yards. As we go. Let's go. See, I tried to jump up into the crowd. Wasn't happening. All right, so back on defense, down by 3 here in the second quarter, trying to get some pressure on Deshaun Watson. As you know, we haven't been able to do anything. He just throws it deep. Where is the intentional grounding? You know, he's just throwing that ball away. I get it. It's going past the line of scrimmage. But, he's just throwing it out to nobody. If that was me, I'd be flagged every single time. Oh, sure. Why not? Why not just leave him wide open? Sure. Smart. I hate this game. All right, so here in the third quarter, Jerry Judy does now have his X Factor. He's hitting all the milestones that he needed. He's at 213 receiving yards already, so we can get back into the run game. Try to get this ball in here, try to bring this game back to a close one. All the good stuff. As we're going to hit the 0-1 trap, and Brees Hall able to get down there. Should be a first down. Should be. Third and inches. Okay. So we'll go some inside zone, see if we can, just get enough. As there we go. We get in for the touchdown. Bring this back to a 3-point game. So here we are down at the 10-yard line, trying to get in there to take the lead. We don't have anything, so we're going to roll left with Sam. Roll left with Sam. Pick up, 6? All right. 2nd and 5. Just trying to figure something out. See if we can hit this slant here. Courtland Sutton would be nice. Would be nice. Courtland Sutton, end zone. All right. So Courtland Sutton wasn't in on that. But for that first interception, he was in. Ooh, you gotta love Madden logic. Gotta love Madden logic. As Sam, fight, get in there, touchdown. Let's go. We got the lead. So we're gonna drop back with Reed here as they run the ball, and somehow he slips right between two guys. As he's having one hell of a day on the ground, 10 for 136. We're just gonna move you, let you play some man. Never mind, it hit the 2-minute warning. So back still on defense, only holding on to a 2-point lead. Can we somehow find a way to come out victorious? Only let 3 rush. Try to take the underneath as we get the sack. Quiddy Pay coming in there big time. The same thing. We're just going to drop back. Take the underneath. And that's what he's going to do. He's just going to dump it down. So 3rd and 9. Let's see. Just drop back. Get in the zone. Pick. Yes. Let's go. His 2nd of the day. Now we can just run this clock out. And boom, just like that, Jerry Judy is now a superstar X Factor with his zone ability, gets 20,000 experience points. As we're going to send this up. We finally got our first win of the year. And let's see, weekly awards. Ojimuda, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, and that touchdown. So with that, we got some upgrades. Jerry Judy has 2 of them to go up to a 95 overall. We're going to continue to build his route running. Puts him up there to that 94. We'll check his abilities as they gave him Yak 'em Up. Okay, good with that. Uh, Route Tech, we will we'll keep Route Tech on, and then let's just add to where he can go and get off the get out of his breaks quicker. Get that extra. Uh, yeah. Now I can't think of what I'm saying. Get that extra step on the defender, as Malik Reed has new abilities as well. Strip specialists, and you know what? Let's throw edge threat on day. Since majority of the time he is playing on the outside, opposite of Bradley Chubb. So hopefully with that, that'll somehow benefit the defense as we lose 31-21 to the Chargers, and we're sitting here in the bye week. We got to take a look at some contracts. Courtland Sutton, let's lock him up, keep him here in Denver. Murphy Bunting, same thing. Wants that 1 year. Wants a little more money. Chris Barnes, keep him for the duration of his his time here. Damone Clark, he's progressing pretty nicely. And Maurice Hampton, again, keep what we got going for the pretty much our OGs, the guys that we've started with, built around. It's going to be time to let Brock Purdy walk, Melvin Gordon, Virgil, probably extend him just for his speed, but Lloyd Quisenberry, going to keep him, Ojemuda, and definitely come back for Murphy Bunting. As like I said, we're at the bye week. We will advance, and we have an opportunity to get one back here on the Chargers, who are sitting 3-3. As we're trying to get our second win, we don't get it. We got the Jaguars, who are 4-2, and once again we lose. 1-7 Philly. We finally get a victory. Finally, as we're going to be taking on the 6-2 Tennessee Titans. Hopefully, we can come away with a victory here. And shocker, we don't. 28-24, we suffer another loss. We got Dallas. We are able to beat them, which that's always good. Nobody likes losing to Dallas. Hell, nobody likes Dallas in general. We got the Washington football team, and we get a victory. All right, we're slowly getting there. We're trying to come back, trying to finish out. Well, now at least 8-8 after we suffered a 20-17 loss. If we win out, we finish at 500 with a slight chance probably to make the playoffs. Not 100% sure, but honestly, I highly doubt it the way things are going. As we lose there, we got another breakout scenario. Maurice Hampton has the opportunity to go up to a superstar. Hold the Raiders less than 150 passing yards. Yep, we lose 31-24. Pretty quiet game. Shocker. We don't get the dev traits in the sim. As we're trying to at least finish with 6 wins. We get it. We get the 6th win. We'll just let everybody upgrade, and we'll kind of take a look to see where the team finished as far as development traits and all that stuff here after we check on the Pro Bowl roster. So looking at it, didn't have anybody. Nope, Jerry Judy coming in there at wide receiver 6. Nobody on the offensive line. Defensive line, did we get any love? No. What about linebacker? Anywhere. Anyone. Nothing. Nobody in the secondary either. So we at least had Jerry Judy, as we got the Saints and the Bengals facing off in Super Bowl 60. So we finished this rebuild with an 89 overall team. 88 offense, 91 defense. Like I said, team was coming around. Biggest issue I want to say is quarterback. We really could not find that quarterback that we really wanted, as Bowens came out as a superstar as well. So we got two superstar running backs that we have drafted. Judy finished as an X Factor. Courtland Sutton as a superstar. We had multiple opportunities for KJ Hamler, and we failed to do so. Offensive line, not bad. Okay. Completely did not take notice to that. Left tackle was absolutely horrible. Defense is really where it was. Really the only addition other than the guys that we drafted was defensive tackle, J.C. Jackson and Sean Murphy Bunting. Just adding to that cornerback room. But like Justin Simmons, Bradley Chubb, Barnes, Reed, these guys, Chubb and Reed were our originals here on the team. But for the most part, everybody got either to a 90 or they're damn close. Like Eddie Goldman is an 88, Clark 86, Malik Reed 86. But like Quiddy Payne, Bradley Chubb, Burns all finished at a 91. To check out the stats, as we again bottom dweller Sam Ellinger over 4,000 yards. We were the 31st overall offense and the 22nd defense. Sam again 4,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Brees Hall 7-5. Angelo Bowens 2-2. Receiving wise, Jerry Judy 13-6, KJ Hamler 9-6, Noah Fant almost 6-2, and again that number 2 receiver gets pretty much worked out of the offense for some reason. Is Courtland Sutton only 5-6. Defensively, Chris Barnes led the way, 122 tackles. Murphy Bunting over 100, and Damone Clark at 100. As well, 8 TFLs for Chris Barnes, 3 sacks. Quiddy Payne led the way with 6, and interception-wise, Damone Clark and Ojimura finished with 2 apiece. So with that, we'll check out the. Actually, we'll advance here. This is the last opportunity to that way we can kind of run down through what exactly happened with the end of the year awards, as Russell Wilson, Tennessee Titan, was your MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. Curious if Jerry Judy made the list. He did not. Defensive Player goes to TJ Watt. Offensive Rookie, Angelo Bowens. So we at least had 1 Offensive Rookie throughout our time here in Denver. Defensive Rookie, DeAndre Wilkinson. Best quarterback goes to Russ, Nick Chubb, Rondell Moore. All right. Rondell Moore had a huge game to end the Eagles rebuild that we just did not long ago. Jerry Judy coming in at number 8. Nobody on the offensive line, defensive line. Quiddy Payne making it all? Negative. Linebacker, Clark coming in there at number 7, DB. Kicker, runner-up for kicker. So, I mean, like I said, definitely not the rebuild that we wanted to see. As the Bengals win their second Super Bowl, 17-14, must have been a defensive game for the most part. As just Jesse Bates gets Super Bowl MVP. And as you see there on the right, all the yearly awards. But all right, that will do it for me and the Denver Broncos rebuild. As for the most part, not even for the most part, we were absolutely trash. Unable to really get anything going with this team. And pretty much, as far as I remember, bottom dwellers the entire 5 years. So, with that being said, be sure to check out the other socials, the Instagram, the Twitch, the Facebook. All the links are down in the description below. And drop follows on those. And yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, that's it. As you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new with that little bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you're one of the first to know. I believe the next rebuild is probably going to be my most hated team, Dallas. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, Phillies out.